ส Welcome everyone. Oh my god, it's been a long time since we came back here. It's been a long time. So yeah, I really hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing very well. I actually just came back from a trip and it was good. Okay, so we are continuing. I'm sorry. We are... Where is it? Okay, I can't find my headphones. Okay, we are continuing the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. The last time I think we just talked to that weird guy who happened to know a lot of details about Gina. And yeah, and he ran away. So, we're going to look at more details today. I can only be here for 2 hours-ish, so we'll make it count, okay? 15th April, Baker Street. See? That's why I hate grown-ups. All they do is feed you a pack of lies and take your stuff away from you. Oh, really, Mr. Straight, tell me, is that overcoat keeping you warm? What? Oh my, surely you were given that. Yeah, the D let me keep it after I looked daggers at him long enough. He went through the pockets and said, go on then, have it, before telling me to scarp it. Always pays off giving people look like you ate them. Can't help feeling that it's going to get you into serious trouble one day. What I really wanted was that nice shiny disc mine. Music box disc? But Mr. Winterbank said it was practically worthless. I think I'm gonna go and have another bash. Give him a long art stare. I think not, Mr. Straight. We shan't enter Winterbanks again today. Why not? That's not fair. It can't be helped, I'm afraid. The police are investigating the scene now and taking a statement from Mr. Winterbank. But that dick's mine. I had the ticket for this code and it was in this code's pocket. And there should be some mails and all. That's what that rotten cuff said, ain't it? Yes, he did mention something about another article, didn't he? Well then, that's mine too, whatever it is. Now she's really pushing her luck. Miss Restrained, I think it's time to admit defeat. You've had your haul for the day. Yeah, and it's all your fault, chums. So what are your plans now? Will you dine with us this evening? Iris would be delighted to cook, I'm sure, and I might entertain you with a modest violin recital. Nota. Huh? Why would I come around your place, eh? Have you lost your head or something? Oh dear, she's gone. Having reviled on me quite unnecessarily, am I dead? I can't help wondering if perhaps she might turn up anyway. Interesting. Once she's had a chance to calm down, I think there's a good chance she will decide to come. Very well then. I'll inform Iris to set a place for your potential guests at the dinner table this evening. And one more thing. I should be glad of your company later too. Sorry? I believe I'll have a rather splendid surprise to show you. Oh, how exciting! What is it? You shall have to wait and see, Miss Usato, until later then. Ooh, okay. Have I examined everything before? I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. So, we're just gonna move to Shome Suite. April, 3:46 p.m. Shome Suite. Ah, Susie and Bruno, come in. Good afternoon, Iris. Thank you so much for breakfast this morning. Oh, don't mention it. Goodness, look at the time already. Busy as always? I am. I'm preparing everything for dinner this evening. Already? You're obviously cooking some special, are you? Oh yes, after all, we have a special guest joining us. Guess who it is? Go on. You never guess. Look at those little eyes of hers shining. Oh dear, it is awkward when you already know the answer, isn't it? It's Jenny! Isn't that exciting? Oh, what a surprise! Yes, that's wonderful news. Wow, Iris seems overjoyed at the idea. Can't wait to learn some pickpocketing tips from a real professional. Oh yes, that does sound like fun. I'm not sure that's entirely appropriate. Are you, Mr. Naruhodo? By the way, Iris, what's Mr. Sholmes up to? Hurley? Oh, he's been like that ever since he got back. Hello, Mr. Sholmes! I beg that you won't speak to me. Sorry, I don't know who you are, but kindly take your leave. As you can see, I'm not here. I don't know how to respond to that. I do apologize. When he gets like this, he's completely oblivious to everything. Yes, I see. Really, he behaves just like a child sometimes, really does. Mr. Sholmes and Iris have some of a parent and child relationship, don't they? Yes, except that Iris is clearly the parent here. Come to think of it, I wonder where her real parents are. What's the matter, Runo? You have ever such a funny look on your face. Oh no, it's nothing. I know what it is. Why does this girl live here with Mr. Sholmes, you're wondering, am I right? How did you? Hee, oh Runo, I can read you like a book. This girl is dangerous. Don't worry, you can ask me anything, I won't mind. Okay, Ginny. Hello, welcome! So by Ginny you mean Miss Lestrade, the young woman from the McGilded case 2 months ago, right? Yes, who also stole my experimental smoke grenade launcher. Although, after that trial, I invited her back here and we had dinner together. And now we're best of friends! Oh, what a lovely tale. Yes, now if I bump into her in the street, she runs away as fast as she can. Oh! And I chase after her down to the back alleys. Interesting idea of friendship. And then I let her have the latest color of smoke grenade I've developed. Oh. There's so many beautiful colors in the world. Jenny wants me to make a whole rainbow. I suppose this means you have let Miss Lestrade keep the smoke grenade launcher, have you? Yes, that's right. I've gotten bored of it anyway. Hurley always reacts the same way when I shoot him with it now. Poor Hurley. Oh, I can't wait for Jenny to arrive. It's been too long since she last came over. I'm so excited. I just hope she does actually come. Living with Jones. I'm sure you've been wondering why it is that I live here with Hurley, haven't you? Well, it crossed my mind. That, and where are your real parents? My mommy and daddy aren't with me anymore. Mommy passed away when I was born. And at around the same time, my father, well, he had to go to a faraway land because of one of the cases he and Hurley were working on. Oh, wait a minute. Did you say he and Hurley? Yes. Daddy and Hurley were always solving mysterious cases together. She didn't mention that before. He wrote them all up in his diaries. That's what in a metal chest over there. Really? He recorded them all? So, you mean it's true, Mr. Sholmes really did have a partner with whom he tackled some of his most taxing cases? Oh yes, I mean, it's always nice to have one, isn't it? So, Mr. Sholmes' partner was your father? Exactly. Hurley told me I wasn't allowed to look in the chest, but that only made me want to look even more, so I opened it up and found your father's memoirs. Yes, so I asked Hurley, who wrote these? He nearly fell off his chair. But then he told me. That's when I found out that the author of all those accounts was my father. So Iris's father was Mr. Sholmes' partner. I've practically lived with Hurley all my life. I was tiny when he took me in. So it came as quite a shock. When Hurley told me he wasn't really my daddy, it must have done. I wonder why Mr. Sholmes chose to tell you, and at such a young age. Hurley says it because he wouldn't have been able to hide it from me. Oh. Well, having lived with Hurley all these years, you might say that his way have rubbed off on me. There are some things I can just see. Especially lies. I almost know when people are lying before they open their mouth sometimes. Right. Anyway, I was so fascinated when I read Daddy's diaries. That's what inspired me to write the adventures of Sherlock Sholmes, actually. I'd always assumed Mr. Sholmes simply told you all these thrilling stories. Oh no, Hurley's hopeless like that. He forgets everything. As soon as he's solved the case, it's all but vanishes from his mind. Oh, I see. The other day was so embarrassing. As usual, he totally forgot about the case he just solved. So the very next day, he gathered together all the people involved and proceeded to solve the case again. It was quite a shock for everyone. You can say that again. You share your father's surname, don't you, Iris? That's right, Wilson. Daddy is Dr. John H. Wilson. I learned from his diary that he's a doctor of medicine, you see. That's what prompted me to study and study so that I could earn a doctorate as well. Iris's father went to some distant land and is a doctor by the name of John H. Wilson. The coroner here, the trial of Runosuke Naruhodo. Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case. The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson. That's right. Visiting professor of medicine at Imperial Yume University, and the man who, in the most bizarre of circumstances, lost his life just before he left Japan. Miss Susato. Yes. Perhaps we shouldn't pursue this conversation any further at this time. I think that would be for the best. Aww. Hello! Welcome! Welcome! Ah, my dear fellows, how good to see you! Hey, Mrs. Sholmes! Why ever did you not make your presence known to me before? Ah. Well, no matter now. So, how the devil are you? We've been with you for most of the day. Goodness, really? Do tell me, Mr. Sholmes, is your violin unscathed? My violin? Whatever you're talking about, dear madam. Oh, never mind that now. I have something far more interesting to show you. Behold, my dear fellows. Oh, another music box disc. No, not another disc, Mr. Sato. This is the one Gregson demanded we handed over as evidence, Mr. Makura's disc. Oh my! Then, what's it doing here? Hey. You know, at times, Mr. Naruhodo, I think that though I have an undeniable turn of detection, I may well be even more adept at larceny. Oh, that would be wonderfully exciting. I'll be your pickpocketing assistant. And Runo can be our go-to lawyer if we got caught. Right. Plus, Susie has such beautiful handwriting. She could write all medicine crime notification. Yes, I'd be delighted. I'm just going to pretend this conversation never happened, I think. Okay, so the music box disc. I don't understand. How did that disc come to be in your possession? I thought Inspector Gregson took it back to Scotland Yard. Quite correct. That sort of uncompromising attitude is precisely why I always carry some of this. What the heck? That's a bar of caramel, Mr. Jones? Your one and only friend in times of loneliness, if I'm not mistaken. If you will humor me, my dear fellows, cast your minds back to when the good detective confiscated this. I'll be taking that, whatever it is, of Mr. McGildas down to the yard. Thank you very much. So hand it over. Oh yes, of course. If the police demand some as evidence, my dear fellow, we have no choice but to capitulate. It's all yours, Inspector. For the briefest of moments, I had the disc in my hand, did I not? Yes, you did, but I still don't understand. It was as precisely at that moment that I summoned my one and only friend into action. I pressed the disc into a pair of bars, like this. That's amazing. The disc and all the minuscule protrusions that made an image in the caramel. Indeed, this caramel is quite exceptional. I developed it myself, you know. Suitably soft for making impressions, but resistant to melting, the result of a precisely controlled solution. How extraordinary! Carrying a pair of these on one's person frequently proves very useful indeed. Take a house key, for example. A simple press in its unique form is duplicated. It can enter anyone's property at will, and never without high sucrose nourishment. Yes, it sounds illegal. From the image, I was able to create this. I confess I was most curious to know what manner of music would issue from the disc when played. Ooh, the music on the disc. Do tell us then, Mr. Sholmes. What music does the disc play? Well, unfortunately, I have no idea. No idea? None whatsoever. Are you familiar with the workings of a music box, my dear fellows? No, I'm afraid not. Goodness! You don't know, Bruno? Inside a music box there's a special metal piece called a comb. That's what produces the sound. Small protuberances pluck the different teeth of the comb as they rotate past it, making the different notes. The first music boxes to be invented used a rotating cylinder with protuberances on it. But over time, a new type of player was produced, which used discs such as these. With that development, the popularity of music boxes spread far and wide, all around the globe. Why exactly? Because the discs are easy to produce and can be interchanged to facilitate the playing of different tunes. There are a great many firms in Europe now manufacturing music boxes as a result. It is wonderful to be able to enjoy music even when no performer is present. But it is a very success of the invention that means we are now presented with an insurmountable problem. What do you mean? As you may imagine, the construction of one's firm music box does not match that of another. And we have no way of knowing in which music box this particular disc was designed to be played. There's no resolution to this problem, I'm afraid. It's quite intractable. Ah, I see. So that's why. Naturally, I tested this in those few music boxes I have at my disposal. But as you can hear, to no avail. The results were equally unsatisfactory in this one. So, I'm presently engaged in acquiring an example of all the music boxes ever made in Europe. Every single one? That's early for you. Always taking things too far. my dear girl, an unsolved riddle is quite repugnant to my constitution. But surely all the different types in Europe will amount to a huge volume of music boxes, won't it? Yes, that is certainly true. In the worst case, I shall just have to ask you to vacate the attic room. What? Magnus McGilded. Magnus McGilded. Not a name I expected to hear again so soon. Yes, it's only been 2 months since that grisly case. Mr. McGilded perished within hours of the trial's conclusion. Was it the curse of the Reaper? No one knows still now. The omnibus was reduced to a pile of ash, not a shred of evidence remained. And with the man's death, the truth about the murder in which he was so intimately involved was buried. Even though we successfully established Mr. McGilded's innocence in the trial, the newspapers are still claiming that it remains an unsolved case. The murder of the brickmaker, Mr. Thrice Fire Mason. In the end, the truth of the matter remains a mystery. We still have no idea what really happened that night. And although Mr. McGilded was found not guilty through my defense, I still don't know if that was a right judgment or not. It would appear the case is not yet closed. Well, it's time to start getting things ready for dinner, I think. Jenny will be here before long. Thank you, Iris. Oh, well, you must let me help you then. Of course, Susie. There's plenty to do. I think I shall investigate the condition of my faithful performing partner. Now then, where did I leave it? Let it be a lesson to you, Mr. Sholmes. Never leave anything too precious with a pawnbroker. Yes, you may be right. Oh, that reminds me, or of something Mr. Winterbank said before. He said that he had a manuscript of Iris's in pawn, didn't he? Did he? Yes, he definitely mentioned it. Mr. Sholmes' latest tale of otherworldly mystery lies dormant in my storeroom, were his words, I believe. So you heard about that, did you? I expect you were as incensed as I was. Oh, yes! The idea of such a wonderful story languishing in Mr. Winterbank's storeroom, gathering dust. My dear madam, I'm quite sure I told you already. The pawnbroker's storeroom is the safest place for it, more secure than a bank's vault. And what about your Stradivarius, Hurley? Was that safe and secure? Well, that may be the occasional mix-up, caused by a certain impetuous someone not too far from me now. Do you have any idea how long it took me to write that Baskerville story, Hurley? Oh, sounds so exciting, The Hound of the Baskervilles. I should love to read it. What? Ah! What's going on here? Why does it feel like an icy chill just swept through the room? Susie, what did you just say? You said The Hound of the Baskervilles. But how could you know the full title? Well, that's because Mr. Sato is such a great fan of all the stories about Mr. Sholmes, of course. But Bruno, The Hound of the Baskervilles has never been published. What? When I showed Charlie the manuscript, he told me that I wasn't allowed to publish it yet. I don't understand. That's why he said that he'd keep it safe. until it was the right time for the story to be made public, you see. So that's why the manuscript is at the Windy Banks. And yeah, how could Susie here know its title? Well, Hurley, what's going on? Ah! Huh? What is it, Mr. Sholmes? It would appear our guest has arrived. Mr. Street! This was a bad idea. I knew I weren't welcome. I'm going! No, wait, Mr. Street! We've all been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Haven't we, Iris? Oh yes, just wait there, Ginny. We'll have everything ready in a jiffy. Come along, Susie! Right, of course! It's a pleasure to see you here, Mr. Street. Please make yourself at home. Don't stand in the doorway, my dear girl. Come along in. What say you to some Madosone? Madosone. I won't take no for an answer. Meddlesome, is it? It is then. Madosone. That evening, Iris prepared us all a meal that was even more delicious than usual. Mr. Sholmes' violin performance was in no way meddlesome, and Gina, as we came to call her, taught us all how to steal things from one another without being noticed. Everyone thoroughly enjoyed themselves, well into the night. April 9:34 p.m. Naruhodo's legal consultancy. That was a very enjoyable evening, wasn't it? Oh yes, Iris's cooking was truly divine, and I feel as though I can still hear the enchanting strains of Mr. Sholmes' violin even now. Best of all, I bet I could steal the glasses from his lordship's face next time we're in court. Naruhodo-san, could I consult with you about some... I wonder... What's the matter, Susato-san? It's about the telegram I received. Ah, the one that arrived first thing this morning, I suppose. I've been summoned. What? Summoned? What do you mean? The telegram was from the Lord Chief Justice's office. Lord Strongheart has asked to see me. The Lord Chief Justice? When? Tomorrow morning. What? Then we have to start preparing at once. Oh, no! That will be necessary, Naruhodo-san. I've been summoned alone. Alone? What on earth for? I have no idea. I suppose I shall find out tomorrow. What's all this about? Whatever it is making me feel very uneasy. Oh, who could that be, I wonder? Good evening, friends! Iris, hello again. And Gina, too! Yes, Ginny is going to stay with us tonight. She's going to sleep in with me. Isn't that right, Ginny? Well, yeah. How lovely. Let me make a pot of tea. You know, I've learned so much today. Oh, what in particular? All those things Ginny showed us, wasn't it wonderful? You mean all those pickpocketing techniques? We had fun trying them out on each other, didn't we? I think I've awakened a natural talent. I could earn a living from it. You might be getting ahead of yourself a little there. So, what brings you up to our humble quarters at this late hour? Well, you see, I came to return this. Wait, what? That's mine! Oh my, however did you? I told you, didn't I? I have a natural talent for it. Oh yes, I'd forgotten. Iris literally is a child genius. So anyway, here you can have it back. Not that I really understand why you wear it though. Thank you. Alright then, good night. Yes, good night. So this is your office, is it? What do you think, Ginny? I think I wouldn't fancy me chances with a lawyer who lives in a place like this. Yes, me too. Ha! It seems as though Iris here still has something she'd like to talk about. I suppose she probably wants to talk about the manuscript. Yes, I suppose she probably does. Iris, I suppose you're hoping to talk about the manuscript, aren't you? Aren't you going to tell me? I'm so sorry. I need a little more time, please. Alright, I understand. I hope I haven't made you feel awkward. Oh no, not at all, Iris. Not at all. I don't know what all this is about really, but... It's a story you made up, is it, Iris? The mental script or whatever you call it? It's not exactly a story that I made up. It's something I read in Daddy's diaries. Daddy's? That's right. I don't suppose I've mentioned it to you before, Ginny, but my daddy was Hurley's assistant once, his partner. Eh? They solved all sorts of strange and mysterious cases together. Is that right, mister? Apparently so. I was surprised as you are, though. And Daddy wrote all the details of every single case down, you see, in his diaries. So I study them and write my stories based on what actually happened. So, where's your old man now, then? He had to go away on urgent business to a faraway land, and he'll be gone a very long time. So, I've never really met him. Oh, right. Come to think of it, I don't know anything about Gina's parents either. Perhaps we should ask her. I doubted that we should ask her. Iris, this hound of the Baskerville story, I take it that it's another tale inspired by your father's accounts? That's right. I thought it was fascinating. But it's different somehow. From the other cases, I mean. Oh, how? I don't really know. It must be special in some way. Because after I'd written it, I showed the manuscript to Hurley. He turned as white as a sheet. It was the first time I've ever seen him like that. It pains me to have to say this after you have toiled over it for so long, Iris. But this story must not be published at this time, under any circumstances. But why not? It's one of my best works! I'm not at liberty to say, not now, so please do not ask me. Alright then, I won't. But I do solemnly swear that I will explain everything one day, Iris, when the time is right. And that's how the manuscript came to be with Mr. Windybank, isn't it? Yes. Hurley said it had to be somewhere very safe. That really gets my goat, that does. He's treating you like a child. It's mean. That's what it is. Giving secrets like that. I'm sure Mr. Sholmes isn't trying to be mean. Eh? If he said he wasn't at liberty to talk about it, I'm sure there must have been a very good reason. I think so too. You lot are too trusting for your own good. But he can't pull the wool over my eyes. Sholmes is lying to Iris. I bet my life on it. What? Hurley's lying to me? I think. Wait a minute. I thought I checked everything. No? Bruno, what are you doing? Look, I'm not gonna steal nothing, alright? It's all junk anyway. Charming. I suppose I should engage our guests in conversation, really. Really? Oh, okay. I've realized that I don't know anything about your parents, Gina. I ain't got any, have I? Never did have. Oh. Look, the East End's full of orphans like me. No one wants nothing to do with us from the minute we're born, not even our moms. But we all stick together. The older ones look after the little ones, and make sure they get by. So that's why you're a pickpocket. Nah, diving my lives, I love it. I get a kick out of it every time I lift some pompous idiot's purse. And that's how we all afford to eat. I'm like Robin Hood, ain't I? That's how I see it. Oh, Gina. I do think about it sometimes. What it'd be like to have parents, I mean, I always thought it would make everything right. But having listened to what Iris has said, it sounds like having parents ain't always easy either. Ooh! I mean, if you know you never had them, you don't feel like you're always wanting to meet them. It's true. I do want to see Daddy so much. Oh, Iris. Sholmes lies. Gina, what do you mean when you said that you know Mr. Sholmes is lying to Iris? Well, he reckons he popped that mental script or whatever, right? But come on, that's obviously a load of rubbish. Oh my, why do you think that, Gina? It's simple. If that story was really an old Winnie story, there's no way someone from halfway around the world, in other words, you, could know about it. Sorry, Iris, but if you ask me, he sold it. Without telling you. But Hurley would never do something like that. I'm sure of it. Ha! Grown-ups do a lot worse than that, believe me. Bare-faced liars, a lot of them. You just ain't realized it yet. I'm telling you, the mental script ain't that Windy Bangs. You'll soon see if you had a look. Even if you think you can trust him, I don't. That Sholmes is a liar like the rest of them. If I'm honest, I've wondered if Hurley is telling me the truth sometimes. See? Oh, but I don't mean that I think he sold it. I mean that I sometimes wonder if he might have hidden my manuscript somewhere I don't know. Even though it's wrong of me to doubt him, don't be too hard on yourself, Iris. Oh my goodness, look at the time. Come along, Jenny, we should go back downstairs. Yeah, alright. And please don't mention any of this to Hurley, will you? No, of course not. Good night then, Iris. Good night, Gina. You must make me breakfast for you. You must let me make breakfast for you tomorrow morning. I insist. Oh, yes, please. I can't wait, Susie. Good night then. Iris, it sure is easy to forget, isn't it? Sometimes she speaks just like an adult, but deep down, she's still just a child. Well, I think it's time that I turned in for the night too, Naruhodo-san. Dr. John H. Wilson, Iris' father, but also the name of the murdered visiting professor at Yume University. Can't be a mere coincidence. There's something deeper going on. Yeah, I just knew it. Mr. Naruhodo? Mr. Naruhodo? That voice, that's Mr. Sholmes. What's going on in the middle of the night? It's Mr. Street. She's gone. Gina? She was supposed to be sleeping in Iris' room, but her bed is empty. Well, she's an independent young woman. She probably decided to go home now. I think not. From speaking to her before she retired, I received a distinct impression that she was looking forward to break fasting with Miss Usato. No, I don't believe the girl has gone home, but I've been waiting for over an hour now. Over an hour? Oh. If you indulge me, look out the window, my dear fellow. What's it about? Wait a minute. Why is there a light on at this time of night? That's Mr. Windybank's pawnbrokery. Mr. Windybank's. Oh no! It's simple. If that story was really an old Windybank storeroom, there's no way someone halfway around the world, in other words, you, could know about it. Sorry, Iris, but if you ask me, he sold it. Without telling you. Could Gina have gone? It seems you have some knowledge of the situation, Mr. Naruto. Sorry? Oh, no, not really. Well, anyway, we must investigate. At once! Miss Usato! Oh my god. 16th April, 1:14 a.m., Baker Street. The door to Windybanks, it's open. And the lamp is burning. It must be Gina, mustn't it? Let us hope it's not more sinister. What? Come, there's not a moment to lose. Clearly something is afoot inside. Wow, Sholmes in a serious mode. There's no one here. Oh yes, there is! What? Mrs. Sholmes! Mrs. Sholmes! What the? Has Sholmes been shot? Leave me, Mr. Naruhodo! But... after them! Go! Right! Blast! I've lost him! Hello, what have we here? The alarm was just raised from this pawnbroker, sir. Would you know something about that? Officer, come with me. It's my friend, Mr. Sholmes. He's been shot. Shot? With the policeman close behind me, I ran back to Windy Banks.
Mr. Jones!
Mr. Narada!
How bad is it? Mommy, but it must behind that wall. In the storeroom. Hurry!
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, for some reason the sound is like very bad. The sound of the game for some reason. Be alright, Mr. Naruto. After them, go! Behind that door in the storeroom. Hurry! It's Gina? From that moment, Windy Banks pawnbrokery became a crime scene. Everything that followed happened in a whirlwind of activity. The arrival of the police, the preliminary investigation was seen in the questioning. It was just before dawn before I was allowed back to my lodgings at 221B. April 6:21 a.m. Naruto's legal consultancy. Oh, Iris! A telegram came, but all it said was, wait at home. Oh, yes, we asked one of the policemen to have us sent. It was simply impossible to come back. When I woke up, I was all alone. Harley and Ginny were gone. Everyone was gone. What happened, Bruno? Poor Iris. She's trembling. She's obviously trying very hard not to let herself get too worried. I'll explain everything that I know. Some awful that has happened, hasn't it? Yes, I'm afraid so. Events at Windy Banks. I'm sorry to tell you this, Iris, but Mr. Windybank is dead. He was shot. We discovered it in the early hours of the evening. Of the morning. Oh yes, I had a feeling. You did? Well, I saw those police carriages pulling up outside his shop. So I knew something must have happened here. When we entered Windybanks in the small hours, we disturbed a gang of 2 thugs. They ran out onto the streets and I chased after them, but they got away. So it was one of them who shot old Mr. Windybank, I suppose. I don't know, but that's not what the police believe at the moment. Oh, why not? They've arrested someone else as a prime suspect, you see. Gina. Ginny? But why? Well, the thing is... No, Ginny wouldn't do something like that. I know. None of us think she did it. Then why'd they arrested her? I'm sorry. There was nothing I could do. Gina's arrest. I don't understand why they arrested Ginny. It's not fair. What about the two thugs that were at the scene? Why aren't they the prime suspects? After all, they shot Hurley dead, didn't they? No, I mean, Mr. Shomes isn't dead, Iris. This is all so horrible. The thing is, Mr. Windybank was found on the floor in the storeroom where he keeps all the deposited articles. And the storeroom door was locked from the inside. I see. But he wasn't alone in there. Gina was found next to him on the floor as well. Oh no! And according to the detectives who investigated afterwards... Don't tell me. There was no one else in the room? Yes, exactly. What? How do you know? It's the only explanation. Yes, the only explanation indeed. What do you mean by that, Bruno? Well... what can I say? I'm damned if I agree, damned if I don't. So where's Hurley then? Is he still there investigating the scene? He really ought to have some breakfast. It's not good for him to miss meals. I don't want you to worry, Iris, but I have some news about Mr. Shomes. He was taken to hospital this morning. What? Well, when we entered Windybanks, a gun was fired and he took a bullet. Hurley? Was shot? No. It's all right. His life isn't in danger. Really? Are you sure? Where is he? Which hospital? He's at Sinners. They're tending to him there. I must see him at once. I'm sorry, Iris, but you can't. Why not? That's not fair. I'm a family member. I should be allowed. No, I mean, nobody can see him at the moment. He's not allowed any visitors. They're preparing to operate, you see. To operate? Oh, poor Hurley. Just chokes. It was the two thugs who were in Mr. Windybank's shop. They shot Mr. Shomes when we disturbed them, you see. It was pitch black inside the shop at the moment. At the time, my mind went totally blank, I'm afraid. I just froze. After them! Go! After that, I ran out into the street, but... Well, they were long gone. I should have hesitated. I'm so sorry. It's my fault. I let them get away. I think... That's a very good thing. Sorry? Well, if you'd seen which way they went and chased after them, you might have been shot as well, Bruno. On top of everything else, I couldn't bear that. Oh, Iris. Aw, she's just a child. Where's Susie, Bruno? She's still at the police station. Oh, why? I expect she's still being questioned. The police said they wouldn't be finished for a while. Why aren't you there then? Well, I didn't get a good look at the criminals anyway, so they weren't questioning me for long. And Mr. Sato stayed behind at the scene to tend to Mr. Shomes, so they didn't get started until later. I see. Besides, one of us had to come back to be with Iris. I'm glad Inspector Gregson agreed to me leaving early. You should have let me know, and I should have come to the station. I'm afraid I'll need to go out again now, Iris. There's not much I can do at the moment, but I can at least try to find out how Mr. Shomes and Gina were getting on. I want to go too. Take me with you, Bruno. I can't stand just sitting around here waiting. I'm not sure how I feel about taking a 10-year-old child to the scene of a murder, but I don't want to leave her all alone here either. Alright then, Iris. Perhaps you can help me? Oh yes, I'd love to! Gina's at the prison. Mr. Shomes is probably in his hospital bed. And don't forget we have to visit the crime scene. We need to conduct a thorough investigation. I can see you're ready for action. I imagine Iris would appreciate going to the hospital sooner rather than later. Wait, but you just said you can't visit him, right? April, Saint Sinners Hospital, Ward 3. Hurley! Oh! He's not here! No, that's strange. The nurse definitely said he was in the bed by the window, didn't she? Oh, I know that what's probably happened. Hurley was being a big baby and the bullet wound wasn't a bullet wound. What the heck did I say? The bullet wound wasn't that bad after all, so he's been sent home. I'm not so sure about that, baby or not. There's no question that it was a very serious injury that Mr. Shum suffered. Oh. Hello, what have we? The ward is off limits, so visiting, so what are you doing in here, eh? Well, I'll have you know. We're Hurley's next of kin. Hey? Oh! Well, beg your pardon there, ma'am, sir. A little lady and a curious Eastern gentleman. The great mystery solver has a mysterious family, eh? If that's how you see us, sure. Where's he, Constable? Where's Hurley? I believe he's currently in the operating theater, ma'am, undergoing extensive operation. Extensive? It has been several hours since he went in. Oh dear, is he going to be alright? Well, it doesn't appear to be working, you see. The anesthetic, that is. Oh! I've heard a report that a gentleman claims he may have a little too much to drink last night. Coffee, that is. Anyway, I think it would be fair to assume that he won't be back here for several hours yet. I see. Thank you, Constable. Perhaps we should leave and come back later. Oh, poor Hurley. April, local prison cell 13. Hello, Gina. Oh, you still have the grenade launcher Hurley and I made. I wish you wouldn't point at me all the time, though. What are you here for? Ginny? I have a feeling it's because of us that you have ended up in trouble, so we were thinking that we might be able to help you. Well, you can't. Sorry? You hurt. Get lost. Don't be like that, Ginny. I knew you didn't do it. You'd never shoot someone. I just know you wouldn't. You think you know me? Pull the other one. Oh. You ain't got the first idea about the likes of me. I'm a thief. I pinch people's purses when they were walking down the street. That's how I get by. And if I saw me chance, I'd sneak into a pawn shop any day of the week. Just to see what I could lay me hands on. Get it? That's the kind of person I am. But Ginny, I'll be in court tomorrow, they say. They said, some cove came by before and said he'd be a lawyer for me or the like. Said it was my right or something. But I told him to get stuffed. I don't need no lawyer. I don't need no one. She couldn't be staring at me anymore, obviously, if she tried. Why are you being like this, Ginny? Okay, let's converse. Legal representation. I don't understand, Gina. Why did you send a public defender? Why'd you send a public defender away? He wanted me to sign some papers, representation papers or something like that. It's all gonna be rigged anyway, the whole trial. They'll pin it on me because I'm a kid. That's what grown-ups always do. Why do you think that? Because that was always been for me growing up in the back slum my whole life. If you do what the grown-ups tell you, you'll get your maze racked off by the coppers or worse. I've had it happen to me before and all been sold out and nearly snaffled on the back of it. You can't trust no one, that's the point. As soon as you do, you're gone to grass, dead. Gina, listen. If you like, in tomorrow's trial, I could... Forget it! Ginny? Don't you trust Bruno? Nah, I don't. Aww. Trust issue. Look, I'll ask you nicely now. Just leave me alone. What happened? Will you tell us what happened, Gina? Last night at the pawnbroker's. There's nothing to tell. I figured it didn't pay me, so I broke into the place and started going through the storeroom. But the old bloke walked in on me and you know the rest. But why, Ginny? Why would you do that? Ain't it obvious the place is full of stuff I could sell for a shilling or two? Diving in easy, you know, it's a lot of work, and half the time you don't even get nothing. Is that really why you broke into the place? What? Are you sure the true reason wasn't something else? Oh, give it a rest. What would be the point anyway, eh? Nothing I could say would make a plan a bit different. Please tell us, Ginny. We'll believe you, whatever it is. Believe me? Don't be daft. You can't believe nothing. Everyone lies all the time. And you know what? When it comes to liars, I'm the biggest of the lot. I've told some unforgivable lies, I have. What do you mean by that? What unforgivable lies? Oh. What did you mean before, Gina, when you said you were the biggest liar of the lot? Why'd you tell us what these unforgivable lies you have told are? Maybe we can help. Sorry, we're out of time. They're gonna want to question me now. Ginny, please. Oh, yeah. I wanted to give you this. Something to remember me by. A photographic print of a really adorable cat. I found it in one of the pockets. In one of the pockets of this coat. Ain't no point me having it. I wonder what a little photograph like that is doing in a pocket of that overcoat. Anyway, don't bother coming again. Bye. Oh, Ginny. The white cat photograph has been entered into the court record. Okay. What are we gonna do with it? Okay, we have to move. I guess we can go to Windy Banks now. Fifth, 16th April, Windy Banks Pawnbrokery. Ooh, the animation. This is where it happened then, last night. That's right. The two thugs I told you about were obviously ransacking the place looking for valuables. But, apart from the policeman in here, you wouldn't know anything had happened. There's no sign of a disturbance. No, you're right about that, actually. In fact, if it's the police who seem to be the ones doing the ransacking, I know what you mean. They're like a gang of organized criminals, all dressed in black. Oi, I heard that! Oh, Inspector, good morning. I suppose you ought to thank you for your vigilance last night. We got the scene before it was disturbed, at least. Shame you let the two rogues get away, mate. Yes, I'm sorry about that. I thought you assigned extra men to beat around here, Gracie. Now look what's happened. Hurley's been injured because there weren't enough police on duty. Your ladyship! No one told me you were coming! I expect you to take full responsibility for what happened to Hurley and see us the very best medical care. Of course, your ladyship. The very best doctors in the capital attending to him as we speak. And I don't think it's Bruno's fault that the rogues managed to get away, is it? Chasing criminals is a police's job. Absolutely, your ladyship, as you say, ma'am, as you say. The Jen in Black is totally blameless. Everyone's in agreement about that. Did you believe it? He's like a completely different person with Iris. Talk about a personality change. Oh, where are me manners? Are you thirsty, your ladyship? Perhaps you'll like some juice. Nice, refreshing fruit juice. Oh, why? Are you thirsty, Grexy? I have some of my specialty with me, if you'd like some. Ah, lovely. So very much. That really hit the spot, your ladyship. I don't even recognize him like this. The investigation. So, how is the investigation going, Inspector? None to it, really. Very simple cases. There's some very definitive evidence. We're just about to charge that diver we arrested last night, in fact. Gina? You're going to charge her? That's right. Should be able to bring her before the judge at the Bailey tomorrow. Definitive evidence, you say? What is it? Come on, show me. Your ladyship, as much as I wish I could oblige you, I'm afraid. Ah, I see. You have already captured the pair of thugs who broke in here last night, have you? What the? And you are going to put them on the stand as witnesses, are you? How could you? How could you possibly know that? I had a feeling, that's all. Remind me never to try to keep a secret from Iris. So you have arrested the two men who shot Mr. Sherms, have you? Well, yes, they were rounded up pretty quickly by the lads on the beat. And Miss Lestrade is being held at a prison? She should be. That's assuming she hasn't lifted the key from the jailer, of course. Can you tell us anything about Mr. Sholmes? What's his condition? Sorry, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Scotland Yard matters is strictly confidential. Well, I know he's being operated on as set sinners. Why can't I see him? I'm a family, you know. I'm terribly sorry, your ladyship. It's a hospital policy, no visiting at all. Oh! The bullet must have hit an artery in his midriff. He's lost a fair bit of blood. Oh no. It didn't seem too bad in the first hour or so, but a hemorrhage like that is enough to make even the one and only Sholmes pipe down. Mr. Sholmes is a human like the rest of us, you know. Well, anyway, he's having emergency surgery right now. They've got to stop that bleeding. But he'll be alright, won't he? They'll be able to make him better? Of course, your ladyship will be as right as rain before you know it. Really? How do you know? Eh? How do I know? Because... Of course! Yes, because Mr. Sholmes is such a great detective, that's why. We better pray the doctors have a better grasp of what's needed to make someone well again. Oh dear, please don't die early. I'll report to your ladyship the moment I hear he's out of operating theater. Her ladyship. I couldn't help noticing, Inspector. What? Out with it, sunshine. Well, there seems to be a marked difference between the way you talk to me and Iris. What you saw, Sonny? I'm a copper. We don't go in for favoritism. But he's right. You do treat us differently. It's because of those adventures of Herlock Sholmes stories, that's why. Oh, I crop in them, didn't I, Inspector Tobias Gregson? Oh, well, yes, because you're an acquaintance of Hurley's. What you write about the Inspector, Iris? I don't remember, really. It was one of Sholmes' lines. Gregson is the smartest of the Scotland Yarders, is how he put it. Oh, did I write that? And you know what that one line did for me, eh? The very next month, my pay doubled. Doubled, I tell you. Oh, that's amazing. All because everyone at the yard reads them. They read all the Herlock Sholmes stories. They've even set up a fan club for me. Of course, that explains everything. It was around that time that you became such a toady to me. Can you blame me? All I take is one bad word from you and Sholmes could change his tune about me. Gregson? No, the great detective will say. He's getting quite overrated these days. Think that would happen to my salary if that came out in print, eh? The whole thing gives me the willies. I can't tell you how many nights of sleep I've lost to worrying about it. But that would never happen, Grexy. Every month when the new Rens magazine comes out, my hands are trembling as I turn the pages. Oh, how awful for you. Here, have some of my tea to settle your nerves. Gluck, 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 gluck. Ah, lovely, very much. That really hit the spot, your ladyship. Teetotal. Oh yeah, there's something I was supposed to talk to you about, actually, Mr. Naruto. Yes, what is it? I've got an important message for you. I clean forgot about it until now. An important message? I wonder what it could be. Are you going to tell me what this important message is then, Inspector? Yeah, it's about the young lady who's normally by your side, your assistant. Dear Susie, is she alright? She's at the station, isn't she? Being questioned, I believe. Nope, not anymore. She had to head off. Head off? Where? To Lord Stronghaw's office, of course. He summoned her. Ah, yes, of course. I've forgotten about that. One of the whipstocks took her there in a yard carriage after we finished questioning her. But she asked us to tell you she didn't have the fare for the return journey and to go and meet her there. She's got a nerve using Scotland Yard as a blooming messaging service. I see. Well, thank you for passing that on, Inspector. Why does Susie have to go to see Lord Chief Justice? She didn't tell me. But I better head over to the Lord Chief Justice's office to fetch her straight away. Okay! Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. It's good that at least we can speed it up. I press the wrong button and it's gone. Okay. Move. April, British Supreme Court, Lord Chief Justice Office. Yes. No matter how many times I come here, I always get the same sense of oppressiveness somehow. Do you think the place is oppressive? I think it's normal. How so? I mean, look at that sweet suit of armor over there. You can't take that seriously, can you? Maybe it thinks the same about you. So, everything is clear with regard to tomorrow's arrangements, I trust. Yes, thank you very much. There they are, Susato-san and Lord Stronghold. I wonder what they're talking about. They both look very serious. Very good. There is nothing further to discuss. You may return to your lodgings. No doubt you have much to do in preparation for your return to your homeland. Wait, what did he just say? Your return to your homeland? Susato-san! Ah! Oh, Mr. Naruhodo. What was that all about? Ah, Mr. Naruhodo, thank you for coming to collect your colleague. What is all about? Why were you talking about Mr. Sato's return to our homeland? And tomorrow? Tomorrow? But what about Ginny's trial? You mean she's been formally charged now? Oh dear. Miss Susato, what's this all about? Oh, please don't concern yourself, Mr. Naruto. It's only me going back to Japan. Your life here can continue as... Is that what I asked? What happened? Why are you leaving? It's my father. He's fallen ill. Oh no! Professor Mikotoba? If I may? Yes, sorry. You must be the defendant. Runosuke Naruhodo, I believe. Yes, that's right. My name is Eugene Mikotoba. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yumei University. We received an international telegram from the Empire of Japan informing us of the news. 10 days ago, father collapsed with a fever. The cause is apparently unknown, and it seems he grows weaker day by day. I don't believe it. As you're aware, the voyage from here to your country's capital, Tokyo, takes some 50 days. I thought it would be prudent to hasten Mr. Sato's departure as much as possible. Yes, absolutely. I will leave London first thing tomorrow morning. I can't believe this is happening. Oh no. So Gina's been charged. She will have to appear in court. Yes, she was formally charged a few hours ago, and the date of trial has already been set for tomorrow. No, not even 24 hours later? Gina? Ah, the mistreated girl and the murder of the Baker Street pawnbroker, yes. An all too conspicuous case. The pickpocket was clearly disturbed mid-robbery and shot the man in a panic. No, the yard is overstretched as it is, without wasting time on these open and shut cases. It's not wasting time. Jenny would never do something like that. Mr. Naruhodo? Oh, yes, Lord Strongheart. In difference of your fine services to date, I shall overlook the young girl's insolence. But I have no recollection of admitting a child into my office. Leave. Ah! Of course, Lord Strongheart. Criminals will tell the most palpable lies in order to evade justice. The police can ill effort the time it takes to unravel all their untruths. Meanwhile, more crimes are perpetrated. We have far more serious matters with which to contend. Serious matters? Didn't Gregson mention something like that yesterday? Yes, Inspector Gregson made a similar remark yesterday. It is no concern of yours, though I'm sure I need not to remind you of that. "3 minutes precisely until my next meeting. You must excuse me." There's just one more thing, Lost Strongheart, which is Mr. Straight trial. I wonder if you might permit me to defend her. A timely suggestion. Sorry? The girl currently has no representation. But that's not fair. Yes, she may be a pickpocket, but she still deserves a fair trial. Do not misunderstand me, young lady. The government provides for those who are too poor to afford representation with a public defender. The accused need only sign the relevant paperwork, and a defense barrister will be assigned to the case. However, the young girl in question has refused that right. Why would she do that? A question you do well to direct at Miss Restraint. You'll find her at the local prison. Yes, thank you. Now then, it's time of sleeping. Good day to you. What a day. Gina charged with murder, suicidal son about to leave. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Come, Mr. Naruhodo, Iris, we must make haste. But, Susie, you're leaving for Japan tomorrow morning, aren't you? Don't you have packing and things to do? As Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant, my personal circumstances are of no consequence. My sole purpose remains to help you in whatever way I can. Thank you, Miss Usato. That's a very pensive look. I think we ought to visit Gina first. In any case, I should like to wish her well before I leave. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Let's go. If I'm honest, this has completely thrown me off. I'll just have to do what I can as a lawyer. Okay, we're visiting the prison for the second time of the day. Okay. Please don't mind me if I have to put makeup on my face while streaming, because I have to. I kinda have to, because I have to leave right after I finish my stream, so let's see. Okay, 16th April, local prison, cell 13. Okay. Ah! Hello again, Gina. What the heck? What are you lot here for now? To have the muzzle of that grenade launcher shoved in our faces yet again, obviously. I think I need to improve the way you load ammunition into that thing, don't I? Look! You can come as many times as you like, but I ain't got nothing more to say to you. Okay. Gina, I wonder if you might hear me out. There's something I'd like to say. What? I'm sorry to say that I must reluctantly bid you farewell. Eh? Farewell? Tomorrow, I must begin my journey back home to Japan. I fear we may never meet again. Oh, right. I've had a pleasure of meeting so many lovely people here in London. I have so many wonderful memories. And yet, as things stand now, it will be a gloom parting indeed. Poor Iris is so miserable. Susie? Well, that ain't my business. Both Iris and Mr. Naruhodo believed you to be innocent, Gina. They put their faith in you. But somehow, you can't find it in your heart to put your faith in them. Yeah, that's right, I can't! What of it? It grieves me greatly to have to say goodbye to my friends when they're so clearly unhappy. Because of you. Ah! What? It's my fault? Yes, so I have one final request, Gina, before our paths ever crossed again. Right here and now. I want you to show both of them that you don't deserve the faith they've invested in you. Wow. Eh? Only by doing that will you truly be as alone as you claim to be. What are you talking about? What do you expect me to do, eh? You have told us that everyone lies. So prove it by admitting one of your own untruths. What about what you said before, Ginny? You said something about unforgivable lies. You must tell Mr. Naruhodo and Iris the truth now. That is my last request before I leave. My last request as a judicial assistant. No, I can't. Whatever these lies are, they're obviously weighing very heavily on Gina's mind. Gina, I could be wrong, but is it something to do with what happened 2 months ago? Something about that trial? The one in which Magnus McGildas was acquitted. The case of that mysterious murder that took place inside the omnibus. You were called as a witness by the prosecution. Is that what this is about? Yeah, you're right. Because in that trial, I lied. I lied like you wouldn't believe. Will you tell us about it now? Oh, Gina. Come on, don't lie. The trial 2 months ago. Like you said, it all happened 2 months ago. The coppers got hold of me and shoved me into witness stand. And based on your testimony, Mr. McGildas was declared innocent. Yeah, well, the thing is I lied about a whole bunch of stuff. I knew it. What sort of things do you lie about? I was hiding under a seat that night. That was the truth. It was pitch black in that little cubby hole. I couldn't see a thing, and then... thud! I heard that loud thud, like someone falling on the floor. And that's when Mr. McGilda discovered you. Yeah. He pulled me out from under the seat and sat me next to the dead man. There weren't much light to see by, but when I looked at my hands, I had the cuff's blood all over them. I was so scared, I couldn't even speak. You had this blood on your hand? In other words, it was Gina. that the witness on the roof deck saw through the skylight. But you saw that, right? You knew that already. Then Mr. McGilda started asking you questions, I suppose. Who you were and why you were hiding under the seat. Yeah, he did. Only that's not all. What do you mean? I mean, he threatened me. What? He did? Threaten you how? He made me swear about what I seen and what I heard. And about what he's gonna do after the cove was found dead. He made me swear I wouldn't tell no one about any of it. Okay, wait. I can't see my makeup. If I did that, he said he'd let me scupper before the copper showed up. Gina, you must tell me what he swore you to secrecy about. What you saw, what you heard, everything. Please, come on! Yeah, what you saw. You said McGilda made you swear not to tell anybody about what you saw. But you were in the pitch black compartment under the seat the whole time, weren't you? Yes, with Mr. McGilda sitting above your head, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's true, but it was when I heard the thud of the cuffs in the floor, I let out a little scream. See, I couldn't help it. McGilda heard that and dragged me out of my arm, and that's when I saw it. It was on the floor next to the old geezer would have been stabbed. A disc, all bright and shiny. A disc? Do you mean? Yeah, that's it. The one what the D took of me with the bands. The music box disc was there on the floor of the omnibus. Not for long, McGilda spotted it straight away. He picked it up smartish and stuffed it inside pocket. So that disc was in the omnibus 2 months ago at the scene of the Mr. Mason's murder. And the bog trotter told me. I weren't to mutter a word of it to no one. Okay, the disc was there. Because it was so dark under the seat in the cab. I was straining my ears the whole time. After a while, I heard the door and footsteps inside the cabin. Presumably, that was McGilda getting on board. Nah, not only him. Oh! Because I could definitely make out the 2 steps of 2 people. In that case, it would seem likely that it was Mr. McGilda and the victim, Mr. Thrice Fired Mason. Wow! In his testimony during the trial, Mr. McGilda claimed he slept during the carriage ride. But whenever I'm in carriage, I'm taken with a fierce tiredness and I always come to it. And your own testimony, Gina, supported this. All I could hear was the Irishman snoring. Yeah, that weren't exactly true. Neither of them was asleep. I could hear him talking the whole time in low voices. What? What were they talking about? Sorry, I don't know. The sound of their horses and wheels was too loud. But that still tells us something. Mr. McGilda and the victim knew each other. So McGilda was lying, as I suspected. And Gina was lying too. You didn't even suspect that after the event. I knew it wasn't gonna take long before someone raised the alarm that the bloke had been killed. Yes, you were quite right. The other passengers on the roof deck noticed very quickly. So when the cab come to a stop, Matilda told me to hide back under her seat again. I climbed in and waited. The two calls from up top ran off to get the coppers. Yes, Mr. Fairplay and Mr. First. Right. And after they'd gone, Matilda asked the driver to do him a favor. A favor? Now then, fella, what I need you to do is take his coat of mine and deposit it with a nearby pawnbroker. And for your troubles, let's see now. I'll give it 10 guineas. A nearby pawnbroker? You mean on Baker Street? Yup, you got it. It was Windybanks. The coachie snapped up the money and ran off to pop this coat as fast as he could. Wait, sorry. Why am I so busy all the time? Like Mimi. I can hardly see. My room is too dark. I can't even see if I'm doing it right with my makeup. I don't think I'm doing it right. But it's okay. Okay, so then, there was no one left in the carriage. Matilda opened the box under the seat and let me get out of there, but not without conditions. I see. Matilda's condition. What were Matilda's conditions then? For letting you go free, I mean. Not telling a soul, not for anything about what I saw and what I heard. And there was something else as well. There's more? Yeah, this is the most important thing, he said. I'm after sending the coachman on the little errand for me with some small change in his hand. Now then, did you hear what I asked of him? Did you see anything at all? You asked him to go pop your weasel, right? Aye, the fiend's taking me overcoat to deposit with a pawnbroker hereabouts. And I want you lads to take the redemption ticket for it. Do you understand? What? You want me to have the ticket? That's right, and I'll come fetch it from you later, sometime within the next 2 months. You have to hang on to it then, till is that clear? And whatever you do, don't lose it. Alright then. And in case that might happen to me to be delayed at all, you're to go to the pawn shop, Windybanks, so it is, and you're to extend the loan before the 2 months is up. If you forget, the article will be forfeited, and any old fiend could come along and buy it. Eh? But I didn't got that kind of brass. It's £5. That should be enough. Do you understand each other, lass? Don't try anything funny now if you go against me. Yeah, I get it. Good. And one more thing. In a few days from now, you'll be visited by the police, I've no doubt. The coppers? Aye, they'll come asking you to take a stand in court to testify as a witness. So let's just have a wee chat about that, shall we? What is it that you might say, and what it is that you want? Oh, he's briefing her. Of course he does. After he'd gone over it all, I piked it. Got as far away from there as I could. He hid the pawnbroker's ticket in some bushes near the scene. I went to fetch it the next day once it got dark. So, Matilda planned it. Yep, apparently. And coerced Gina into giving false testimony. Oh well. I bet you're ready to string me up, yeah? I lied in that big old courtroom. I told some cougars. The thing is, he said he would make it so we wouldn't live in the East End no more. That's what it threatened me with. Okay, wait a second. I need to focus here. Ah! My eyeliner is all dried up. Okay, one done. What a wicked man. He knew everything went in the black slums. He knew we had no one to look after us, and we was all just looking out for each other and getting by together. So you mean Mr. McGildet would have... in an heartbeat, he would have had the lot of us chased out of there if he wanted. And then, where could we have gone, eh? Nowhere, that's where. So, I didn't have no choice. Thank you, Gina, for telling us everything. But I'm for it now, eh? Go on, admit it. You must be livid. Well, you can make amends by doing me a simple favor. A favor? What? Sign the representation papers for tomorrow's trial. Eh? If you don't actually want me to represent you in court, you can rip it up later. But we need that paperwork or we can't investigate. The police won't let us. Investigate what? The scene of the incident last night. Mr. Sholmes was shot, you see. You what? Hurley's having a big operation right now, Ginny. Is it bad? Is he gonna be alright? Sholmes gonna be alright, right? That's why I want to investigate, for Mr. Sholmes' sake as much as everything. Right. So what you're saying is, if I sign that bit of paper, everyone's happy, is that it? Something like that. Miss Susato? Yes, of course. I have the representation papers here. Sign it! Sign it! I don't need no one to stick up for me, though. No lawyer or nothing. Come on. Wait, another time of focus. No one would do the makeup during stream, is it me or everyone is doing it? Please tell me everyone is doing it so I don't feel so bad. But you know, it happens. Poor Ginny, she seems so lonely. Gina's representation papers have been entered to the court record. Ooh, okay. Well, at least this should mean we can investigate the scene at Windybanks now. Yes, and perhaps we can come back to visit Ginny when we're done there. Okay. I feel like we've finally cracked Gina. She's opened up to us at last. And now I have her representation papers. No one else knows just what a responsibility that is. Anyway, for now it means Inspector Gregson can't stop us investigating at Windybanks. Although some tells me he's not going to be happy about it. Of course not. Well, this set is an open and shut case. Oh, to be continued! And this is when I stop streaming for today. I'm sorry you guys, I have to cut it short, but it's exactly the time that I have to be going. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for coming. For tonight, I'll be playing Kukiyomi Considerate World, Thailand version, on my YouTube channel. So please, if you guys would like to take a look or see how I do with the Thai edition of Kukiyomi, please come to my YouTube channel. It's Hoku no, what is it again? It's Hoku channel, Hoku CH. So yeah, thank you very much everyone for coming. Thank you so much, and after a long time as well. I'll see you tonight on YouTube. Okay, bye bye. Let's see who will be rating today. Who I should be rating today? Anybody who I should rate? To be honest, I have no idea. Ooh, Aqua! My baby! My baby is streaming. So yeah, please be nice to her, okay? Thank you so much, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye! Kinaryoka! Over and out. Mwah!